Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Irish Dota League. We're here, it's Season 7. I'm hoping everything's working for this inaugural stream of the season. What a crazy game we are bringing you. It is Owen Morris and the Comers versus 5 Tons No Brains. I'm Anti, I'm here with Click.
Hello,
Hello
hello.
Click, how you doing Click? Good to have you back.
Yeah, excited for this new season. It's been rejigged. We have new systems, new website things are in place. So yeah, hopefully that all continues to go well. Both teams are in the lobby just about on time tonight, so we're off to a brilliant start. And we're also halfway through the draft, so there's a lot to kind of dig into here.
Yeah, I mean the ban phase went pretty quickly, and I think at least from the 5 Stuns No Brains ban list, I can see why. It's the Blinks checklist, as it were. Returning player Blinks has been unretired for this league, so we'll see all of his heroes banned out so that he has no fun playing any of the games. 5 Stun No Brains at least have done their research in that department. In terms of the Owen Morris stack bans, just annoying heroes looks like, not particularly meta heavy stuff, although they're picking meta heavy stuff with this Snapfire pick.
Yeah, this hero's been terrorizing pubs recently. Been terrorizing the pro scene. You can play it mid, you can play it 4, or whatever. It just does too much damage. And the item builds are pretty good as well. Shuts down a few meta picks as well, like Undying and Phoenix, which, I mean, Undying's not so much meta anymore, but Phoenix is definitely pickable. And they've responded pretty well with heroes which get on top of the snap, and they can all cancel his ult, so there's that. And this Lifestealer also should have a pretty good lane, probably into Underlord Ringmaster. I would imagine it's 4 Ringmaster if Young Handyman is playing that role. So
Yes, Young Handyman usually a mid laner, but on this stack he's been nerfed to playing off role, and Ringmaster is his go-to hero across the support roles. His favorite hero, I believe, to play.
oh wow, what is this hero?
I think that might be
Ricky.
a Blinks Ricky mid. It, do you not get that feeling from this pick?
Yes, but is Ricky good? I really don't think
Uh,
he's. Wow,
Even
apparently it's
against
not
this
bad.
enemy draft, I mean, against the Shadow Shaman Shackles, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I guess you can stop Lifestealer getting rage off. Fine. Uh, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It is a niche pick, so maybe they've got some niche strategies.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it will be a very niche strategy, but diffusal's a good item. Ricky likes to build diffusal, so there's that. But there's not really a obvious target other than the shaman that I'm seeing that's like Ricky's gonna go and kill this hero. Like Lifestealer obviously has the issue of just the smoke screen not being able to use rage, but it's also a Lifestealer. He's very tanky. He's not gonna die like solo to Ricky. So um yeah, interesting pick. And I also think like if they jump this Ricky, he's just dead. Like he's gonna die to the Tusk, to the Shaman, Night Stalker, like these heroes going around doing things. But we'll see. Blinks might own the lane and then own the game,
That
and
is,
he'll
if it is
be
a Ricky mid,
yeah. Well,
it could still be the snap mid. It is pretty flexible, but then you're putting Ricky support or carry. It's probably not viable support nowadays anymore. What do you think, Click?
um, no, it's ass on support. I
Okay,
would not.
that's a good
I would not.
confirmation.
It's terrible. And like mid lane is his most likely role for sure, in my opinion. I wouldn't trust this as my carry. I would gamble that if you get away with a good lane on the Ricky, you can then like accelerate the game a bit. If you get a diffusal before like 11, 12 minutes, then you can definitely steamroll the game. But so far, 5 Suns definitely have a good way of dealing with the Ricky itself, the Snapfire. I think Ringmaster's going to have his work cut out for him saving people from these jump heroes.
Monkey King last pick. A devious last pick against these melee cores from 5 Stuns. Most likely carry, you think, like.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like it to me. Something that's not gonna get totally stomped by a Night Stalker.
10 seconds
Um,
remaining.
but even still, I would probably say Night Stalker's
5
fine
seconds
in that
remaining.
lane. Like MK's not got the biggest health pool. You can kind of nuke it down.
Maybe nuke
It
him with
can't.
the Tusk combo.
Yeah, it's quite a lot, but
Mid laner
um,
pickup left over here for 5 stuns, no brains. They kind of need a ranged core.
yeah. Here, I genuinely I would have suggested the Zeus, but they banned it out the Zeus. Obviously for you can reveal the Riki nice and easily. You can stay on top of the Vision battle, and yeah, there's just a lot of heroes that are a bit susceptible to Zeus. Like MK doesn't really like playing into it. I would
Five
expect a magic nuker for sure.
five stuns have also banned out all of the mid heroes. Every single
Yeah.
ban is a. I mean, most of them are ranged mid heroes that they would have liked to pick in this slot. I would have thought.
Yeah, for sure. And OD's out as well, which is like by far the top hero of Kaldrama. And OD would have been equally pretty nice this game. Once you have 4 staff anyway, like Ricky's not going to be an issue for you. So I
They're
don't know what
running.
else he's going to go for.
Yeah, they're running low on
Um,
reserve time. Maybe they've stumped themselves with this draft strategy.
hmm, this might just be a last ditch, like go with what you're
Something
feeling
crazy
kind of
do
thing.
mid. Lena, okay. There was one ranged mid laner hero left in the pool, and they found it eventually.
Yeah. So Blinks is actually on the MK.
The monkey.
So
So, is it? It's got to be core Ricky, so it's off lane Ricky for. Who is playing off lane is that? Sniper Myonki is surely playing support Ricky here. It might be a Sniper Myonki special.
I see. Now, yeah. The difficulty of you saying that you're saying 2 heroes that he's not playing: Sniper, Monkey, one of which is in the game, and they're going to play Ricky. So there's no confusion whatsoever as to
10
what's going on here.
seconds remaining.
So, Owen Morris is playing 3. So who's playing
Yeah.
1 is Peish. And Piano Man is playing 5. We'll see. We'll see how it sells. They might be swapping roles around, and I can't really match the names to the players very well.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
struggling a bit, but
who are we favouring in terms of draft here? I mean, one draft's got a Ricky, and the other draft has
doesn't.
melee heroes into Monkey King. I mean, is the
um,
Ricky, you think, just this wrench in the cogs, so to speak?
I think like wait, is this Ricky support? That's what we're saying. It has.
I'm still unsure.
Wait, no, it has to be carry. It has to be carry. Like, let's not go crazy. It has to be right. Like,
Does Blinks even have to go mid? It could be Blinks on roll 1. Who knows?
it could be Blinks on roll 1. He's like, guys, my mid laners are all banned out. We've lost all of
Yeah,
them, all 5 of them.
doesn't want to
Invoker,
play.
Pop, Storm Spirit, Tinker, and whatever the other one is. Um, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll try and figure that out as soon as possible. To be honest, right? It's definitely core Ricky in some regard.
Prepare for battle.
Um, no, it could be Ricky mid. I don't know. I don't know. Nah, he's going. Monkey's got the ward. It's mid monkey for sure.
Monkey's got the wards, that means there's support, right?
We'll see. He's been gifted a sentry, so it's probably not. But
Yeah,
oh, wrong
Ricky.
settings. Oh, wait, yeah, okay. So hang on a minute. This offlaner, this underward, has not like played the game in 2 years, as far as I know. Or
Is that
is
the
there
law?
something else?
I think that might be the law, Mr. Owen Morris. Listed as 0 MMR.
Teaching how to move the camera. He's also planted a tree next to his ancient, which is just broken now. So he's down on net worth. So there's a 5-man smoke up. So yeah, this is the thing. Like, can 2 high MMR players carry someone who's never touched the game before in a competitive environment? It's not like Div 3, like the bottom division. This is Div 2, where people have competed a lot together. This 5 Stones No Brains team has been together in some kind of collaboration for a
30
little while.
seconds to battle.
So this is going to be interesting, an interesting test.
Little skirmish comes out. Doesn't quite find the wrap here onto the tankless dude. And Muko
You said
appreciates that he's missed those shards.
Well,
The first spell cast of IDL 7, it goes awry.
very well. I'm very proud of you.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
the
It would be
battle
ideal, to be
begins.
honest, if
Yeah, it's
something like this didn't happen.
always got to be a
Ooh.
few of those. They got to warm up these players. They've had a little bit of an off season after the LAN.
And it's 3 bounty runes for the Radiant there. They'll be happy with that.
And I'm sure Taylor is handling the bets in the Twitch chat. Thank you, Taylor. I hope the mic is fixed now, but this is 2 minutes in the future, so we'll see how that's going. Lots of new tech on the stream today, so if there are a few issues going on, let me know, and I'll try and resolve them. But for now, let's try and have a look at some of this impressive Dota 2 action that we're going to see.
Yep. And this mid lane, you would imagine Lena's going to farm just fine. Like I feel as if this is never in doubt for Lena. Like the stacks are never going to get up on the Jingu Mastery.
Yeah.
As long as Lena gets boots in a relatively decent time, and eventually Blinks might just be harassed out this lane with magic damage. And we'll see if he opts for more points in the tree dance to go and gank as early as possible. And he might need to do that depending on how his side lanes are going. Especially the top lane, it could be quite rough. But yeah, Miko just trading out with tangles.
It is not impossible that Blinks does pull ahead in this lane just from MMR difference. Even though it's not, you know, on paper, a monkey favoured matchup, I'd say.
Yep, for sure. As
Lifestealers,
Hammer Abbey,
yeah, it's starting to take a lot of damage, right?
he's soaking. This impalement arts is actually pretty. It does quite a lot to Lifestealer. Yeah, young Handyman just. You can more or less solo the lane. I think again based on MMR difference. I know Hammer Abbey's around 6k, but Ringmaster is just such a strong laner.
I want to
And
bot
oop,
lane
on.
onto the Ricky, but maybe the Tusk's taking a bit too much damage from the tankless dude. Only level 1 still. So unfortunately can't find that kill on the Tusk in return. Things out on top. Pull wave comes
Yeah,
through.
both
I don't know
teams.
if they can dive this really.
They're playing it chill. They're playing a farming game. I mean, Hammer Abbey's well ahead on CS right now. Although he is taking quite a lot of harass, he's farming just fine.
Yep, the fruit is coming up. Young Handyman will walk into a big lifestealer. It does scare him off. So,
Yep.
fruit from the Radiant, bot lane. We got it down here. The Tusk just picks it up as mid lane Blinks is manning up onto the Lena who has no mana. It's just a little get off me.
Yeah, he was actually farming better in this lane on the MK. To be fair, like he's doing fine, but no bottle obviously. So typically that's the thing with Monkey. You don't buy bottle because you're reliant on the Jingu Mastery to heal, but you're probably not going to get those stacks up.
Go down
Yes,
again
Lena,
onto the
that's the
bot lane.
goal.
It's the Ricky in trouble. Nice. Scatter shot out through from the tankless dude. They try and turn. Sniper Monkey, he's got a little bit higher armor than these other heroes, but the blood grenade comes through. Is it going to take him down? It will. First blood found. Is there any more return kill for the tankless dude? Once again, it's not quite enough from him. Almost dies in
Might
turn.
turn it around.
Has another blast.
Oh,
But
Oh,
the
and he
void
gets-
under the tower just cripples him, and he can't slime away on his slug any faster.
Yep, Lifestealer also getting a kill onto young Handyman in the safe lane top. So Yeah, big kill for him as he is top of the CS, and 5 stuns just starting to kind of pull ahead slightly
It's
off the
pretty
back of those kills. But
Pretty nice lane for Lifestealer, right?
yeah, I mean, for like Underlord is one of the offlaners you would choose to play into. As Jam Apple decides a melee creep deserves to be hexed.
I've seen a couple of odd hexes out from Jam Apple, but I'm sure that's just rust. All these players pretty rusty. They're shaking it off, and we'll see improvements to the Dota 2 as this goes on. Tusk in a bit of trouble in the bot lane. Lots of damage comes out. Goes into the snowball. Saves himself for a little bit longer, but now dies finally to the right click from the Riki. Now they're turning onto Joe, onto the Night Stalker.
Yeah, just turned night time, so they probably want to
Just
fight with him
little
too
give
much.
up there.
And Night Stalker really, he survived the first 5 minutes. Like that was going to be the hardest part for him. Now that it's hit nighttime, you might start to see him pull ahead as well.
Monkey in a
As
bit
Blink's
of trouble.
very low.
Does have a salve ready
Nice.
to go, so prepared for him as again Riki having to jump out away from this duo in the bot lane, turning now onto the Snapfire. Spells on cooldown, no cookie, but the smoke cloud's there to keep them back for a little bit. Void's back up though, so it's another free one for the Night Stalker. Under the tower goes Muko, so takes a few shots to the back, and the sniper, he lines up a shot himself, but there's no damage on this Riki just yet.
Yeah, and I'm very surprised about
Oh, they
Blink's
go on both.
going for...
Snowball in.
Oh,
Riki
sorry.
has to pop into the tricks of the trade, but he's trapped into the shards now. Luckily, there's a ranged creep outside he can blink to.
Yeah, constant pressure down there. Night Stalker level 5, 3 points in the void. It's a lot of damage for Riki.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's running low on mana.
Really low.
I think maybe if he had a bit more mana on the... the Night Stalker's got 2 boots.
Huh?
He's got 2
Oh,
boots.
no.
He's queued up 2 phase boots. And
Oh,
he's
he's
bought
noticed
2 boots of speed. Okay, he's realised he's going to sell 1 copy. I think the advantage of the Night Stalker in this lane might be dissipated immediately.
Has been killed.
That's all the gold just going to waste,
That is
unfortunately.
a
for
tricky
Joe.
one.
It's the kind of thing you do in your pub and you just kind of laugh it off, but when it happens in an official match, it feels pretty bad.
Structures are
As Blinks,
Blinks
he's thinking about
diving.
diving a tower here.
The illusion rune will dissuade him. Back in the bot lane, Sniper Monkey. It's fine on the tusk. The tankless dude is wrapped around. It's just going to be a shot of damage here. Not sure either team can get a kill just yet. 7-minute runes did crop up. I can see Young Handyman has claimed the Radiant side one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just very surprised by... Oh, Blink's in the mid lane. Is he ticking down?
Oh, ticks down.
Will tick down.
To little damage over time from the Lena. Looks like she Laguna bladed, and that was enough. Top lane. Into the box goes Owen Morris. But I'm not sure that was really any kill threat. Bot lane, however. Nice still grow popped under the tower. They've silenced up the Riki, who has not a lot of spells left. One more blink if he needs it, but it's gonna be tricky. Joe, minus armored out by the Snapfire. There is a rotation coming in from the Blink's Monkey King, so if they can keep them here for a bit longer,
this could be it for
Sniper
Monkey.
Monkey does die to the void. Finally dropping low enough. Now Blinks, can he get the return kill? Trying onto Muko, gets the stacks up. Out goes the stun. One more hit. Snapfire cleans it up with the nuke, but Joe finds another one for himself. And now waltzes away.
But again,
Underlord going down.
Hammurabi getting
top.
another kill. Top.
Yeah.
I think Blinks should have been doing this earlier. Like this is the first time his Jingu has gone off this game and he's maxed the skill. So he needs to be getting himself involved in the side lanes as much as possible, or it's just there's no point in having the skill build. Kaldrama has a totally free game, has killed Monkey, has taken the tower, so you've got to make up for it by making these side lane rotations just as much as possible. And it's not like they're not fighting; they are fighting in the side lanes. See if he goes for Lifestealer at some point, who is the biggest hero on the map.
I think you have to bring this Monkey if you want any chance of killing Hammurabi, and even then it's going to be tricky.
For sure. And yeah, both Monkey and Ricky, they've queued up the diffusal blades, which I guess they're okay, but you don't, making more than one. I'm not sure that's the play, but we'll see. Sniper monkeys also heading top.
Rotation coming to the top. There's a smoke move also from the mid with the monkey, but the Ricky's already up here. They might look to go early.
Muko's found him as well.
Lena's connecting from the
He
side.
knows.
Caldrama. They found a shackle onto the Ricky, who's just been caught by both supports. Tusk walked through the portal and got vision of him. We were looking for this big fight on the bot side, but instead they get a free pick off on the very weak Ricky carry. They're still going to look for this fight though. Out come the shards blocking off the escape route, but maybe they're blocking them in with the lifestealer. Hammurabi still looking for more, but he has to
Blinks.
retreat now. Blinks caught and hexed on the back.
Oh,
Laguna
Caldrama!
Blade onto a creep from Caldrama. A lot of missed spells this game. Blinks, he's not going to miss his strike onto Kalrabi's lifestealer. As Muko might tick out here to the damage over time. The burn coming through. Teleport out. Pretty nice from Lena to escape there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Oh,
attack.
misplay after
That
misplay.
was,
Where's the tips? Where's the voice line?
no tips, but maybe a tip after they find Joe in the bot lane. Nightstalker pops the ult and flies away. Not a care in the world.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I even look to
So-
go onto the Snapfire here. Has to cookie away. There's Blinks in the area with the Monkey King. Jingu stacks building back up. Finds a hit onto the tower. Miss Scatter Blast. As top lane. Oh, top lane? Or where did Ricky just die? Yeah, top lane.
Yeah,
They're still
top,
looking for
he's not
Nightstalker in the bot lane. But how can you subject yourself to this death on the Ricky?
Yeah, that was rough for him because he, portal top and another kill
I mean,
going
Hammurabi-
Hammurabi again. Like, he's gonna have Radiance, but before like 14 minutes. He's gonna be so farmed this game, and they need to find a solution for him very soon. Yeah, it's rough. Ricky goes top like through the portal. He gets caught, dies before the team fight even happens, so he misses out on the kills they do get. And then he goes top again just to try and farm, and he gets caught once again because the supports are still hanging around up there, while Night Stalker is just running circles around your team at the bottom tower. So,
Snap
it's
is
not looking great.
close
It's not
to
looking
level
great.
6 though. You think the Snap level 6 might be the turning point for these fights? As they might be diving into Mr. Owen Morris, who is... he's just sitting there hitting a creep. Out comes the young handyman. It's a nice hypnotized out from him. Blinks is there to follow up. They might be able to find a support Tusk, but that might be all they're getting here. Jam up on in a bit too deep.
Radiant's top
He's
tower
used the
is
Hex
under
already.
attack.
Has a Shackles ready to go, but it's just going to delay his death here. As Blinks will clean up another one. Hits the wrong one, so young handyman will claim that.
Yeah, I mean that's good. Like, it's not great that you lost your tower and your offlaner, but they get the 2 support kills. Every kill here is very, very valuable, since they are kind of playing from behind at the moment. The big one is for sure this Lena, because I think Lifestealer, you just have to commit so many resources, and you're probably going to lose a team fight if you try and kill Lifestealer. But you go on this Lena, you catch her with the kisses, like you were saying, snap ult. That is the kill they should go and try and find. It looks like they're thinking about it at the moment, but she's
Seems like
posted
it's their plan.
away
yeah.
back at our safe creep camps right now.
Radiant are
In fact, they're smoking up Click. What are they looking for here with this smoke? They're going to try and connect to Nightstalker.
Hmm.
It's going to be
Looks
ships
like
in the
they-
night. Ah, they've
Might have kind of
spotted
read
the
it here.
enemy carry in the mid lane. He's just farming. Nice silence out from Sniper Monkey, and the backup's coming. Dodges out the
Adrama's
stun
gonna
as
die.
well. Laguna to follow. He's going to tick out to the damage. Walrus Punch, but they do secure the kill onto Lena. Maybe this was all intentional baiting from this Ricky carry. Blinks.
Lifestealer and
Blinks
Night
versus the
Stalker are
Lifestealer.
arriving though.
It's a bit of a brawl here. Lots of small fights going on. And they're turning 4 versus 1. He can't do enough on this monkey. Little dust just in case Ricky had respawned but even appeared dead. There's a bug at the top.
Yep. Hammurabi just finished his Radiance and teleported in right away when he saw his Lena getting gone on. Obviously, they got a kill on her pretty quickly, and it was looking okay, but just the arrival of the Night Stalker
Middle tower is under attack.
just meant they couldn't leave. He just got all over them, and yeah, it's rough because they're just playing on, like, look at their ward, like they have a ward in the triangle here. Just any kind of effort they make to get this top lane back, which is the it's like there's no good lane for him to play in right now. It's the one you would want to play in, but they just can't.
Stolen wisdom as well. Young handyman, he's trying to deward this triangle. Doesn't look like the scary cores can connect to him quite quick enough. It almost seems like he's baiting here. But there's not much to follow up here. Owen Morris, I mean, Bear hasn't even got the mechanism on this Underlord yet.
Yeah.
Snowball comes through. Opportunity for a nice shards, but clips him outside of it, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's got to work on that one.
Yeah, still some shard practice to go. That first one, I think the only few that we've seen outside of the bot lane have been misses. So maybe it's a location-based skill issue.
Location-based. Well, there's not much ice in Egypt, so I'll say that's the reason he's missing them. I think they're trying to finish the Fusel Blades.
They're just waiting for these double timings. Ricky's still pretty far away. Nightstalker may be in a bit of trouble. Isolated from his team, but there's Booster travels in from the Lina on the side. And Jam Apples are stuck in the middle. Muko jumps in with the snowball. He's made a little bit of space for Joe to wrap around the side, and Blinks is getting ticked down by the Lina damage. Heals up, thanks to the young handyman's pot, giving him a bit of strength. And now Joe flying over the sides. Tankless Dude keeps him stunned up, but Blinks is down on the low ground, so the kiting coming out from Joe. He's going to find Owen Morris low, isolated on the side. He's still going to be flying away, kiting out this Monkey King for as long as possible. Pops the silence in case someone gets in range. The unicycle out from Young Handyman to get vision of him. Pretty nice unicycling there.
I mean, that was massive for their game there, mainly for Blinks' game. It being able to survive inside of his ultimate, just healing was so much for the Jingu. Lina's damage just was not enough. I think she did land the Laguna this time, but it still wasn't enough. So
it was just an
very huge kills.
Awkward initiation angle for the Dire. No one was in place. You didn't have life stealer. You had to booster travel in, so you were slow to get there, and you might have wanted a bit better space created for your Ricky in this bot lane, who unfortunately gets obliterated once again. I mean, it's really not looking great for this Ricky. Is he going still the defusal, still a little bit of gold away from it? Is it going to make much difference at all? I don't think he can kill any heroes with this item.
Yeah, he's so behind now because, willingly or not, they have been finding him over and over again in whatever lane he goes to, even if his team did win a fight top. Yeah, he didn't get long to actually farm the creeps. Yes, they came down for him, killed him. And he's just a bit weak to join a fight. If he's on a fight, he needs to be on the outskirts. What's going on in mid lane? Is the handyman going to go down here?
Handyman's getting night stalked. Although they're going to drop the silence. Sniper Monkey is here. Still no diffusal blade on him, but Blinks is here. Blinks does have a diffusal blade. And that is going to stop the Night Stalker getting away. Nice cleanup, nice bait from this young handyman.
Yep. Very well played there. They'll get the bottom tier too, but this is a very much like, they know they're playing from behind, they have to take what kills they can get, and that was a very important one. So yeah, fair play. And dodging team fights, especially when the lifestealer is there, it's probably the way. Oh, they're
okay,
portaling.
This is interesting. Lots of pings coming out. Owen Morris comes accidentally through the portal that he deployed for his team. He's going to walk back all the way up.
Oh.
And yeah.
The creeps got to the portal. Unfortunate.
Look, I'm sure they're still warming up. It's only been 18 minutes. And that gives this Dire side time to set up. Joe straight in onto the Snapfire, trying to burst this hero before it can get the kisses off, which we thought was a big teamfight changer. Walks away on very slow HP, so the kisses might come through. Here they come, raining down fire onto all of these heroes. Hammurabi even dropping low here, as Joe still trying to find on the backside. Does take out the Snapfire finally. Blinks in a bit of trouble. Lagooned up, stuck off by Jam Apple's shackle. And he's going to go down. Owen Morris cleaned up. Dragon Slave flies through Ricky 1v1 the Night Stalker, and he's not going to win that one. Hammurabi still chasing down for this young handyman. Looks like it's going to be a team wipe eventually when they catch up here. The slow comes through. Nice fear by the young handyman. Doesn't have any tricks left in his parlor, so to speak. And is it our first team wipe of IDL Season 7? Does it count that Snapfire respawned before it did?
Just about in time.
It doesn't quite count, guys. Try again. We'll go next.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, that was just an assault in the top lane. Like they had vision of everybody. They were like, right, we've got Night Stalker ult, let's just fight them.
Radiant's middle
And
tower is under attack.
yeah, they're ahead. This Lifestealer is unkillable. Blink's gonna kill Lina in the mid lane, by the looks of things.
Is Blink's
Unless
gonna kill Lina? It's not looking very likely. Nice turn from Muko on the Tusk once again, keeping Blinks in place, and now Lifestealer's here. He's pretty big with the Radiance. Blinks into the Monkey clones, but now Lina's on the side. He's waiting for him to clean him up. Roche looking to throw the Lina around a bit as the snake dropped on no one. Joe blinking back forward, looking for the Void onto Tankless Dude. Doesn't quite find it. Kaldrama on the Lina. Doesn't need to find it because Muko's there. Nice snowball to dodge the nuke. Muko surviving so long here. Doesn't even go down to this last hit from young handyman. And this dive continues under these towers. All of the die heroes dropping low apart from the Lina, who had a shield rune. And it's looking worse and worse here for Radiant side. Another Hex coming out from Jam Apple onto the creeps, just testing still.
yeah, because we know, like, if you for those involved in playing an IDL, they don't play games outside of these games. These are the only games of Dota these guys play. I mean, that's true definitely for the Monkey King. Not sure about everybody else, but yeah. Between seasons, there's no practice going on. That's why the rust is going to take some time.
Yeah, of course, of course. You
Like
gotta
game
shake
2,
it all off.
unrecognizable.
Game 2 is going to be absolutely peak Dota 2. I can
We
see
won't be
it
able
now.
to keep up. And yeah, who isn't keeping up right now is the Ricky to this Lifestealer. He's like, I'll have a CS. The net worth is not looking great.
It's BKB next for the Ricky, and I don't think he's going to finish it before the game ends. It's not looking likely.
I mean, we've seen moments where they've caught them off guard, like they get the pick up on the Lina, the Night Stalker. But these team fights,
They found the Ricky
it's not going to
again.
work. It's, oh my goodness, this is just a massacre. I mean, they don't even have a ward there. Like
I
it's
think
just
they were smoked and it popped, and they were like, he's in that camp, YOLO.
he's in that camp. Yeah. But we'll see how well under pressure 5 stuns can play now, because I feel like there's more pressure on you when you're winning like this. Like it feels like you are impenetrable, and then suddenly you get punched in the face and lose the game.
We've got our fair share of throwers in the Irish League. Like, Irish high ground might be a condition, you know?
I've seen it in other leagues too, but not quite so bad as here. So it looks like they might be wrapping around here, looking for something.
Hammurabi just waltzing over. That's a lot of heroes. Matt, don't care. And, you know, power to them at this point. Maybe they should claim an Aegis just to be on the safe side. But, I mean, you're enjoying yourself if you're Lifestealer in this game. Double the net worth of the next enemy core.
I mean, yeah, unless they land all their skills perfectly, like, he's not going to die anytime soon. With an Aegis, it might even be overkill. It might go to Lina. I would even suggest it should go to Lina. Or maybe Night Stalker.
I think you can make the case for Lina or Lifestealer, depending on who's hitting the high ground.
Yeah, let's give it to him, but either way, they're very far ahead in this game. I think they did win the draft. I didn't actually. It was annoying me. I didn't get a chance to just say, like, yeah, I do think Dire have a better draft because of the mid lane. With now that I know it's a monkey mid, but yeah, their top lane was just so strong.
Do you think the Ricky mid would have been better?
Yes, but not because Ricky's going mid, but
Right.
rather because they're gonna catch.
Young handyman
Keep going,
found
they're
in the tree line.
He's just trying to split. He's just trying to get the waves out. But I'll even go for Torm here as well. There are 4 of them here. It's more so the monkey versus the Night Stalker in the safe lane. Is what I would say is why I'd have more faith in this lineup work.
It was odd that they didn't take their matchup, but yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. There's only so much you can do with these heroes, right? Even if you swap the lanes, it's still not going to look great. Maybe you put the Riki against the Lifestealer and the Monkey against the Night Stalker, and it's bearable.
Yeah, I'm good about it. It's not all despair either for this team. Like, yes, they're behind. They came out behind the draft, and the lanes didn't go that well, but they still showed a bit of fight.
Yeah, I think if they get full duration kisses off and they all hit the Lifestealer, they can kill him. He does have 2 lives now, which makes it a bit harder, but perhaps 5v1 if you clear up his team, it's doable. The Monkey isn't bad against him.
But the thing is, like, net worth is just so important, and now, like, because they've been playing so close to their high ground, not able to farm much, they're now 21k behind, even though not that much fighting has happened in the last 5 minutes. It's just Caldrama's set up very far on his own.
Goes ethereal, lives for a little bit longer, but is going to go down to the Monkey King and the damage over time. Lifestealer joining the fight. The Riki jumps onto the Lifestealer and is going to suffer for it. Meanwhile, Night Stalker finds the supports in the back once again. Looks going to be taking out Young Handyman next.
Blinks is on this fight.
I mean, Blinks is cleaning up the back line here, but Hammurabi's in the enemy base, and so is the Night Stalker. Joe, not enough mana for another Void, but it's not required. Blinks looking to man up now onto these 2 very, very farmed cores here. Tankless Dude with the buyback flies in with the cookie and hits the stun onto 2. It's going to be enough for them to take down the Night Stalker. Is it enough to take down Hammurabi? It is. Aegis popped. Is this the high ground throw? The first high ground throw of IDL Season 7. Many more to come. The stun's not quite there from the Tankless Dude. It would have been absurd if they'd caught Lifestealer twice.
I mean, that was actually a really nicely played fight, because they know that they cannot kill this Lifestealer, like, unless he's just the only one left. They just targeted everybody else, and as a result, they got the kills. Like, Caldrama stepped up too far, they take advantage to get that kill. Blinks is now on the back lines, pops his BKB, gets his ult onto both supports. They both die because the follow-up Ringmaster Wheel of Wonder is there.
Speaking of Blinks,
I get caught in the mid lane,
he's
though.
The vehicle for the Lifestealer. They find Blinks in the mid lane. And a cheeky bash to boot. Young Handyman now in trouble. Owen Morris puts down the pit. And nothing will be had. Nothing more will be had at all.
Yeah, and Muko's going for his Ags as well, which is going to make high ground a lot easier, because they don't have to, just let somebody get beat on while they're hitting the tower. They can just kick somebody back, roll on, snowball out, and yeah, get a quick pick off that way instead. These are the kind of heroes Muko likes to play. Like, he plays Magnus, he plays Pudge. He likes these reposition heroes. So the fact that Tusk can do that, that's his kind of style.
I think Muko's been playing very well. Possibly the best out of all the players in the lobby so far. So
don't say that. Don't say that. No, he's gonna clip it. He's gonna clip it and ship it, and I don't want to see it.
Well, we'll see how this game. If he loses this game, then it's on him for throwing.
Yeah, come on. Looks like they're trying to get a pick, but Shaman has snipped this one out.
Circled up.
This is a scary place to be, I would suggest. Ricky's on the wave. Oh my goodness.
What
and
is
he's gonna
Ricky
die for
doing?
it.
I didn't even have the camera reflexes for that. I thought, yeah, that's a dire hero hitting that creep wave. It was not. It was the Radiant carry, who's just got the finished BKB. I do have to retract my statement that he won't finish the BKB. But it was very, very helpful, as you can see.
Yeah,
straight up, they see Blinks up here on this tree. They're going to focus him down straight away. Stun comes out from Caldrama on the side. It's a big pit And they're doing a lot of damage with the Firestorm, but now Kaldrama's invaded from the side. And Hammurabi once again with the Night Stalker. Joe diving into the backline.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The double snakes, the chicken snakes have been dropped on the tower.
That was a huge Wheel of Wonder, by the way. That was massive. Like, a couple of heroes were quite low, but if the globs were going off at the time, I don't know.
I
You
mean,
might be right,
if anyone hit a big Wheel of Wonder, it's Young Handyman on this hero. Stun comes out on the Ricky, but they don't even notice, and they do half his health. You accidentally do 2/3 of the enemy carry's health. That's pretty funny. I mean, what can you do?
What can you do? I think they're playing it safe for the most part. You know, I know they just took a set right. They're probably going to go and, you know, gather next Roshan, farm up, keep doing what they're doing. Leicester's going to have Ags any minute now. Muko's going to have it as well. He's got 100 gold to go. Yeah, they're super farms, and if they don't close this game out, then I don't know. They might not make it out of the group stage, as in they might disband.
I think that there's strong resolve amongst both these teams, I believe.
Strong result, yeah. Well, we'll see.
That's what I would hope anyway. Big smoke move.
Yeah.
Coming through. Looks like they might just find some supports. Are they going to be happy with these picks? I mean, at this point, you probably are.
Kills are
Tusk
kills.
Tries to rescue, but unsuccessful. Does blink away though. Will keep his own life. What have we got to say so far? I mean, Blinks is now catching up in net worth. Like the net worth acceleration between the teams is certainly positive, at least for the Monkey King.
I mean, yeah, that kill went to Ricky as well. He got like 700 gold out of that.
Ricky not doing too
well,
bad. He's
sorry,
slightly
400
ahead of
gold
the
out of that.
supports.
It's like, yeah, great.
This Underlord though is having a bit of a nightmare game. 7k net worth at 31 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, when you have a tiny little map to farm on, and you're to roll 3, so you're third in the order of farm, you're not going to get much, unfortunately. And not to mention, Owen Morris is a brand new player. Like, genuinely.
That is true.
Has played about 20 games of Dota, I think.
We do have a big variety of MMRs, not just in this game, but across the league. Especially in Div 2 that we've split into 3, A, B and C this season, because there's such a big bundling of average MMRs across the teams.
Yep, and everybody I speak to won't let it go that my team has the highest average MMR, and that we're gaming the system. We're not even gaming the system. No, we're told 5k limit. We're like, okay, we got to like 4.9. And then we were like, you know what, we're gonna make it even lower.
Easy clap.
No, we're like 4.7 now. So,
okay,
you know what?
Okay.
That seems pretty reasonable. But
you can always go to ranked and just tank a few games and then bring the average down.
I've done that by mistake.
Onto Hammurabi.
I don't think he's the one you want to go on. Like, he has Ags.
Even if you get him to go on.
Even if you get him to 1,000 health, he's gonna heal all up again. So.
Is
they're playing them out.
the one you want to find first, just because the Tusk is so annoying?
I would say Lina.
They might not have a choice. They're getting initiated on here by the Night Stalker, providing all the vision and the vehicle for the Life Staller. Down goes 2. Looking for more Sniper Monkey. Don't think they have a gem, but they've got true sight of him. All the same, into the base once again. These heroes, it just looks impossible to play.
Yep, they're at that point now where it's just over. I wouldn't be surprised if they just call it now. I don't think there's a real fight to be taken. Although that is MKB finished up for Monkey.
MKB for the Monkey King.
That is the ace in the hole. This
that's his
might
bar.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
How long close is an 8?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks
So,
are
yeah, a few seconds before the team spawns.
Moko's got the kick.
Alright, If there is a fight going to be taken, it's going to be without Underlord, I would imagine, or it's going to be Megas. The
Blinks
supports
and
are
Young
up, Ricky.
Handyman. Can they do it? A big ring into a big ring. It's possible,
It's
but there's a
daytime.
blink forward from the Tusk. They yules him up. Forces out the ring, and now Blinks is in onto the backside with his BKB active. He's going to try and man up onto the Lifestealer, but it doesn't look like it's working. Out into the Monkey clones to save himself. He's made a little space for his team. Hammurabi.
Oh, Hammurabi!
Gonna drop. No Aegis this time. I mean, once again, the high ground looking a bit tricky here for the Dire side. Hammurabi maybe thought they had an Aegis. I'm not sure. It was a bit crazy, but the Mortimer's Kisses, like we said earlier, did so much damage to the Lifestealer. It's not something you can ignore once Rage is off cooldown.
They're also like MK is genuinely strong.
Yeah.
He's got this MKB and like Lifestealer is standing and man fighting. I don't know what happened. Like, did he not get his infest off on the monkey or something? I'm not sure what happened.
It didn't look like maybe he forgot that he had the axe.
I'll have to look back at that.
I think it's possible that happened because it didn't look like Monkey's not got a basher or anything, and I don't think it was cooldown. Perhaps it was, but
yeah, a bit of a misplay though, and I think they're lucky to get away with only having a couple of heroes die. But these are still they're big kills. That would have been a lot of XP for them. Blink's now level 20 on the monkey, and
it's
level 18 on Ringmaster actually.
It is possible that Blinks dodged it with the monkey clone jutsu.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine he would have had to pop it at some point. I was watching though, like he BKB'd, he was just man fighting for a while because I think he just wanted that BKB duration. I wonder if Infest like is dispellable. I know, is it undispellable?
Cannot be dispelled.
Cannot be dispelled. But what if you are literally like the monkey where you're invulnerable? Does that mean you pop out on Lifestealer? I'm not sure how it works. It's my job to know, but I don't know.
Well, we'll find out.
He's got a D&E rune. He's going to win this fight for his team.
Huge, massive stun onto the Roche pit. He finds 3. Hammurabi does manage to find his way out onto the backline. They're cleaning up supports. Blinks stunned up for a long time, maybe by Roche there. Jam Apple looking for the shackles, but now comes the Ricky carry. Cancels the shackles. What a great play. Another bash out from Roche onto Blinks. Looking for Hammurabi, but the Rage is there, and now going to take down Blinks with the snowball stun to clean him up. And it looked amazing at the start there, Click. And it's all falling apart. Even a 3-1 on the Sniper Monkey once again in the enemy triangle.
If they just had like a big AoE stun that would set up the Wheel of Wonder, like they genuinely would have got melted in that pit there. But
I can't believe it went so wrong. It really looked like it was the one.
Hammurabi got the Rage off, managed to get out of the pit. Night Stalker pops the BKB, gets out of the pit. Tusk dies and just buys back. Oh yeah, we'll see. Third high ground throw of the game potentially.
The kickback is charging up, I can feel it.
Oh, does hit.
They find the Hex onto Blinks, out comes the stun, the Laguna Blade to follow, into the box though. A 1 HP is going to tick out to the Lina passive. Unfortunately that penetrates the box, Muko infested up. It's going to help clean up this last set of racks here. And another smoke up from Muko again, looking for the kickback onto anyone he can find. Might be this Sniper Monkey. They've got vision of him, but he does pop onto the Tusk. Can the Ricky kill a Tusk? Doesn't look like it. Has to flee as they're tickling the Ancient down. Galdrama just doing the job, and GG is called out. It's a 5 stuns, no brain victory, Click.
I don't know what to like make of this guy. I didn't really know what to expect going in. I thought like Blinks might roll the game. Maybe he's going to roll back the years and just own everybody, and Young Handyman might just win the offlane. But the matchup between like Lifestealer and Underlord is just so bad, especially when there's such a disparity in skill. Like obviously Hammurabi is like a 6k carry player, whereas we have an Underlord who has hardly touched the game. So he had a pretty free game, and then I think there was just too much of a deficit off the back of the lanes, because Blinks wasn't able to dominate the mid lane. He had a rough matchup, and he did make one good rotation bottom, but it didn't really turn the lane around or come at a time where it could win on the lane anyway, because Night Stalker was already just ahead and doing his thing. So they've got a few things to sort out. I think the main one would be like further off lane, just try to pick I know his hero pool's not gonna be big, but pick something which is like you can either protect with bans, or it's okay if it gets kicked out of lane because it can jungle or whatever. Like just because this was rough, and yeah,
Possibly
there's just
they
a
just
few
need to pick
things
the
they gotta
Blinks
fix.
hero earlier, first phase, before everything's banned out. I wouldn't be surprised if we
I
saw
don't think.
like first pick Quap out in this next game.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think Quap's getting through first phase. I think second phase, the second phase ban, I think was not Quap, right? It was like Tinker or something.
Yeah, Tinker Meepo.
But then those heroes also have like issues. In my opinion, anyway, I think they're counterable. So
We'll see what they
yeah,
come
we'll
up
see
with.
we'll see what they piece together.
We're
That's
gonna
their
take a
job to
short
figure
break.
out.
We'll take a short break for the players, but then we'll be back with game 2 of this best of 2. So one more game for tonight, and then we've got more games all through the rest of the week. The full schedule is on the website and in the Discord. So take a quick look at those if you'd love to see some more Irish Dota. Catch you in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's game 2 of Owen Morris and the Comers versus 5 Stuns No Brains. It's me, Anty. I'm back with Click. And we are already into our second draft. Let's take a look at these picks so far. I mean, it's the same ban list out from 5 Stuns No Brains. They're sticking to the script. It worked well for them last time. Owen Morris's team, they've just banned out half the enemy team from last game. So, I mean, really saying, let's play something else. And they have first picked the Blinks hero. They're like, we cannot afford to let all his heroes get banned out again. This was awful for us last game. So we'll be a Storm Spirit, but you seeing what I'm seeing, Click? They've counterpicked a Silencer immediately.
Yeah, honestly, I just started laughing when I saw Silencer get picked. I was like, was this their plan the whole time? Like, if they first pick Storm, I mean, it probably was. We're just gonna pick Silencer. I mean, look, Silencer gets you so far against Storm, but if the Storm is fat enough, which I think it will be. By the way, I'm putting my chips on the table right now before the draft's even halfway through. I think Owen Morris and the Comers are going to win this game. I believe in Blinks that much. Blinks, you have my respect. Don't make me lose respect for you by losing this game now. That's a threat.
That's strong words of encouragement. I'm sure Blinks.
He needs them.
he does. He might need them a little bit, but he's got his first pick hero now. He's on one of his comfort picks. We'll see how much of a difference that makes. Even against a Silencer, I'm sure he's very comfortable on the Storm Spirit. A deviation in the bans from 5 Stuns No Brains. They've already picked the Blinks hero. What do? We're just going to ban Undying. Don't want to play against that. Too many zombies.
Yeah. This is a Muko hero as well, +4 Marcy. If it were me drafting for 5 stuns, I would have banned Storm instead of Tinker. And just been happy with my life, I think. Because
you're not so scared of the Blinks Tinker?
No, I'm not scared of his Tinker, because this hero is so counterable. I know Night Stalker is banned, but there's many ways, I feel like, to counter a Tinker. And especially because you've got a brand new offlaner. Tinker kind of needs a strong offlane, in my opinion. Like how do you play this game?
Yeah, someone who can carry the early game while you farm up your 10 items.
Yeah, like Storm Spirit is a hero which fights from a very early point. And okay, they go for the Tide. Cool. This is
it's a straightforward hero to play. It's really can't go wrong with it. I mean, there's a few heroes that you can counterpick into it that make its life a bit of a tough one, but at the end of the day, you can still press Ravage in a team fight. Clockwork
for
to
sure.
go with it, or potentially +5 for a ranged carry.
Yeah, I think this could be decent actually against Marcy and lane, because the cogs are going to be so annoying for Marcy to play into. And this Clockwork hero right now is just, along with the Snapfire, is just terrorizing pubs. It feels like right at the moment. They're just a massive nuisance to play into.
Speaking of counters for this Tidehunter, the break is there from the Viper.
Yeah, I think it's a mid-Viper, if I had to guess.
Yeah, also probably pretty despair for the Blink Storm Spirit as well, if that's the case. I suppose at least you're not getting Huskard. It's
a playable matchup just because Storm can go and hit jungle creeps if need be. I think it's not that bad. I think it's not that bad for Storm, the Viper. And you have what, 5 starting armor as well on Storm. You're not obviously the Viper. The poison damage is doing a lot. But this is the problem with the Tidehunter pick, is there's an Ursa in the pool.
Yeah, it's an early Tidehunter pick. You're kind of expecting this, but maybe you are just sacking the Tidehunter's game to get better picks for the rest of your cores. I think potentially Owen Morris, you're not really going to build around him as a core piece of your puzzle in these games. But that is surely, and I say this without any doubt, a Sniper Monkey Chaos Knight. It cannot be any other player. I've only seen Sniper Monkey play this hero, so
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
An
I
upgrade
think
from Ricky Click, you think?
no, I like him much more than the Ricky. CK is a kind of a weird hero to me right now. I feel like it's better than it used to be. What is the bit? What do you build in this hero? Let me check. I don't even know.
The
Echo
regular
Saber?
stuff I would have thought.
Armlet?
You just Manta, maybe a Orchid against the
It looks
Ursa
like
might be nice.
it's Armlet, Blink Dagger,
10
Orchid.
seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
it's the general.
That's
Radiant
the
team
that's the kind of
ban.
build. I mean, Orchid is pretty nice against like the
Blow up the
Silencer to jump to him,
silencer.
Ursa. Um, that's pretty good. He's, like you can go Manta this game as well, just because you're playing against a Silencer. If you want, I guess, and then you can build into Bloodthorn later. But otherwise, just go BKB. So yeah, I mean, I like their draft better than the previous game. Anyway, like
What are we looking at
I like
in
all of
terms
these
of
heroes.
support
seconds
for
remaining.
Owen
Radiant
Morris
team
here? Is it just running back the
Dire team pick.
Ringmaster? It's a Techies. I was going to say they were lacking
No,
a little bit of damage, and Techies is happy to provide it.
pre ult, this is really rough for Ursa. The
Oh,
question
with
is,
the disarm?
10
yeah,
seconds
yeah,
remaining.
The new
this
disarm is
arm
very
is
good on Techies.
it's very
5
rough,
seconds
and it
remaining.
might just be enough to make Tidehunter's life bearable. No pun intended against the Ursa. So
Now,
yeah,
if you're
I'm
evil,
interested.
do you put the Marcy on core and then pick up Enchantress so you can just dispel it? And then, if you're particularly evil and hate the Tidehunter that much,
If you're particularly evil and your pos 5 won't hate you for taking him off Silencer, I mean, come on, they're not going to hate you for that.
you can
This
run
is the
the
worst hero in
Silencer
the
on
world to play.
4.
Yeah, no, I doubt they'll do that. They'll look for
What are they looking for here?
probably a
A proper
lockdown.
offlaner?
Need a lockdown offlaner. That's what they need because they have how many stuns do they have? One,
Yeah,
and that's
Mars?
Marcy's.
I think I'd like a Mars here.
I'd probably would go Mars personally. Oh, they go for Underlord.
Underlord.
The Pit Lord.
Underlord's pretty good in the meta, right? And the pit is great. Does the pit stop the techies jump mid-air?
It probably does, to be
If he
honest.
tries to
It
jump
probably
into the pit,
does.
he gets rooted, so that's pretty decent.
On the edge, yeah, I think so. It's actually a very good Underworld game because it's not like Underworld's whole problem is like if he gets bullied out of lane by Lifestealer or Ursa, then he needs to go jungle, farm, take what waves he can. In this lane, like I think he can do just fine. He's got Marcy support as well. I don't think they need Marcy support to like do well into the lane, but
10
I think
seconds
they'll
remaining.
be okay together.
I think you probably lane the Marcy with the Ursa, no? It's good kill threat. You
5
can just lane
seconds
Silencer with
remaining.
Underlords, they can chill in their lane.
Yeah, they might swap actually.
Although
Muko's definitely a player who
Muko's a
will
Marcy player,
offer.
right?
Yeah, he does like to think about the lane matchups. So I think you might be right on that. They'll change because I think it is a better matchup, as in for the Underlord playing with a Silencer.
And also on this Underlord, just to give him even more props, it's a stun that, or a route that Storm can't really dodge, right? You just plunk the pit down, he's rooted, not much he can do about it. Are we going to see an ATOS as well? Like, are you happy with the damage the rest of your team's providing? You just go this kind of utility build on this Underlord? Possibly like
I think Atos is pretty good. Like Gleipnir is good this game, right? Into Chaos Knight generally.
yeah, like Lightning Vlad's type beat.
You can
Or
also
are we
just
going
go
to see
Yule
like
Scepter.
auras? Oh, yours is great. I'm sure we'll see one of the supports at least pick it up.
Yeah. I think this game is going to be a question of who is the bigger boy, Ursa or Storm Spirit.
Hmm.
That
That
is the great
this is,
debate.
this is the question of all time.
Prepare for battle.
I'm a lot happier with this Owen Morris draft. I mean, I'm seeing Sniper Monkey on the signature Chaos Knight. Blinks has a real hero. Hopefully we're in for a bit of a closer game. Not to say last game wasn't a complete stomp. Like, it was kind of close. There were some throws on the high ground. But maybe a bit of a more traditional close game this game would be nice.
I think they have a lot more kill threat in general. With the Storm and Clockwork, like they can definitely work together. Techies can provide a bit of extra damage as well, so I think that's much easier to execute than having an Underlord. Owen Morris breaking the smoke here.
Very nice. And should be able to get away here.
Clock is kind of rapping. Very alone
This
though.
is a bit of a crazy rap from the young handyman.
Mukko not expecting him there.
Though. Big cogs. Throws another big cog. They are on cooldown though. Owen Morris on the tide. He's not quite the target. They're deciding to go into Blinks. Massive jump from the tankless dude on the techies is going to secure them the first blood onto Mukko. Tide Hunter ran down by Hammurabi, but this works out this time, and a tip comes through. It was a great bait from Owen Morris there on this first rune. Tankless dude on the techies. I believe this is Piano Man. I'm not 100% certain on these names because they haven't got their pro name set, but we'll see how it goes. Does run into Mukko, but Sniper Monkey is there to defend his support. And it's Techies 5. So we've got the dual melee off lane into the Ursa, which is a bit suspect. And then not laning the Techies with the disarm against him. So, what do you think about this click? Is this just a comfort thing for lanes, or is it the kill threat in the bot lane preferred over the defensive capabilities in the top lane?
In my opinion, I reckon if this was like a playoffs game, they would have swapped. But this might be like guys, it's like very early in the league in the season. Let's just get practice in with like our normal lane partners. I don't want to change too much just because it's a better matchup. Like just play your game together and develop your synergy kind of thing, which I think is very important if you're thinking about like long-term wise. Because your group stage games they're very important, but everybody will go through to the playoffs.
Yeah, you've got to develop some team synergy. I think you're right. So we'll see some standard stuff out from both teams here.
Yep, for sure.
I think this does mean this Ursa's going to have a pretty fun lane in this top lane.
Yeah, he should be just fine against Tidehunter. Like Techies can do so much as Blinks is gonna shoot away from the top water in anyway.
Yeah, I mean, there's some high MMERS player stuff there, abusing the high ground to kind of trade evenly into the Viper's top lane. Ursa maybe is in a bit of trouble, getting a bit over aggressive in this top lane, thinking he's all that. Does find the kill onto Tidehunter though. But some nice cogs from Young Handyman. I mean, this Clockwork hero can't be underestimated in this patch, right?
Yeah.
If you're good at sniping with the cogs, they can do a lot of damage and a lot of mana burn.
Yeah.
Crazy smoke out here from Mukko. I really like this. Yeah.
If they can catch Blinks, like
it's unfortunately on a pushing wave. I don't think he knows. I think the wave is just naturally pushed. Unfortunately.
They want him. They're going.
Found him. That's a pretty free one. Can Blinks turn for a kill? The tower aggro is onto Mukko. It's not quite enough. Nice rotation there.
Unable to capitalize here.
How much can you capitalize against an Underlord, right? Puts down the fire. Stunned up. They are going to look for it. There is a level 1 jump on the techies. I'm not sure
he does have his creep wave. They're brawling with him. So it's kind of trading even there.
Yeah, the Underlord is actually completely fine. It's almost as if nothing happened.
Yeah, pops the Lotus, he's good. Which, again, I'm surprised he got the Lotus there 1v2, but maybe he had a lane pushed out.
Lurk in the mid lane. Blinks does ping it out. I'm sure he's very upset at this.
Yeah, feeling a bit like Ari at ESL, if you remember back to that one game in the grand final.
I do not have that capability, but I'll take your word for it.
Muko's returned to bot lane. He's decided he's gonna go and massacre the Chaos Knight instead.
Nice jump. They bring him back into the pit once again. Jump from the techies though, creating a little bit of space, but it's not enough. They find the last click out onto this Chaos Knight, and it's shades of the Ricky lane, unfortunately so far.
I didn't even think about that. Like the toss back into the pit, it operates in a similar way to Rubik's Lift, which is a very known combo. So you can get at least 2 roots from the pit. That's all damage as well if it's in Firestorm. Like that's important for trading and getting these kills. So yeah, nicely played.
Blink's retired to the jungle. Had enough of this lane against the Viper, unfortunately.
That's just classic Viper things. If you don't kick the enemy mid laner out of the lane, then
Misses the stack on the camp as well from Blinks.
struggling. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
It's all
about
good,
it.
man. You got this.
Out come the cogs. That one already hit the Ursa, so unfortunately it's not going to buzz him, but young handyman, a sniper here.
I mean, Hammer Rabbit's actually very
Man
low.
on the tide.
It's going in though. Gotta be careful.
They're gonna
Clockwork's right.
Battery assault up the Ursa, maybe not expecting the level 2 battery, so it's a lot of damage. There is a final cogs,
Oh
but
my
young
God.
handyman just walks down the Ursa. And out come another set of cogs from young handyman. As a 3-man rotation, supports each
Yeah, both supports, yeah.
from each side onto this Blink Storm Spirit. Unfortunate. It looks like the tech is
Yeah, they're not laying up.
teleported in response, but the 6-minute rune's coming up as well. Young
Young
handyman.
Handyman. He's not gonna hit the Gog there, but
Pressing him about there.
he's just messing with him a bit. As Muko is, they're trying to pressure his mid tower with a siege creep.
Yep,
Even
Muko
using the
just
glyph for it.
camping. Blink's clearly upset by a parent of this tip. I mean, Muko, I feel like you're asking for some kind of counter rotation at some point here. Sniper Monkey also pretty low.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yep, and all 3 Dire cores farming a bit better across the map. But the kills they're close. Young Handyman's also level 5. Like he's almost level 6. In fact, he's he's almost feeling like the core now.
Speaking of
Blink's
level
level
6, Blinks
can
has
do.
made a rotation up here. Passes a salve to the Clockwork. They
We'll see
might
what
look
they
to
can
go on the
catch here.
silencer here. Young handyman baiting a bit. Blinks across the top. It's a freebie. Out of mana now on Blinks though, so Hammurabi will remain.
Yep, I appreciate it. Didn't get greedy there for the Ursa, even though he's not level 6 yet. You just want to make sure you get that kill, so Star Spirit doesn't kind of waste his time, because
There's still time for it. Storm's mana is regenerating.
he's heading top on the Viper. That was a haste, in fact, so exactly the kind of rune that
Hasted
you would
Viper
want.
might spell doom. Hammurabi still not quite got a 6 hit. But here's Kaldrama on the back line. Cuts off the escape route with the haste rune. And now the Underlord to follow. Looks like the tide will be soaking up this kill. Muko through the portal as well. They are going to return through the portal just in time. Pit's on cooldown,
Efficient
so I
play.
don't think they're going to find this kill onto the Chaos Knight. Stun comes through. It's under the tower. They will chase continually. But spells on cooldown for a little longer. Blinks. A few stacks of poison on him. Might be back to base. The Storm Spirit as bot lane. They find a return kill onto the Underlord. I mean, not a return kill, but a diving Underlord. Maybe too high on his horse, or some kind of phraseology that I'm sure Run and Tell would be saying as Tankless Dude once again blasts off onto Jam Apple on the silencer on the backside. Owen Morris surviving for a long time under the tower. The Techie's disarm comes through. But it's not quite enough. This also gets away with another one. Young Handyman, meanwhile, gets away with another kill.
The jump.
Misses the jump up to the high ground. Young Handyman, he's hungry for more, potentially. This Ursa, a bit out of position here, but with the backup of the Viper coming around.
I wonder if they could have had him there.
I think so, but it might have been some kills for the Viper.
Yeah, is he talking to us?
I think we're alright, we're alright. Thank you for asking.
Oh, he's asking about lag. I see. No lag.
Amarabi in the cogs. Annoyance cogs.
And his clock is kind of big. He's going Midas as well, interestingly.
That is incredibly based. You love to see it. Top lane, go out onto the Ursa. There's 3 heroes here. Has the ulti to pop. It's just come back off cooldown. And with the overpower already online, doesn't quite get sniped out by these cogs, but he does drop pretty low.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It was a nice attempt from this top lane trio.
Yeah, he's going to get a nice juicy wave to farm under tower as well, though, and he's got the 2 supports with him, so he's going to feel very safe. And CK, however, like, he's been able to farm this game. That is one thing.
CK
he's going to run into
just find an underlord in the jungle, pops the ulti. That's a lot of damage that's going to come through, and these crits really hit hard, even though the illusions get cleared out. Jump in on the mid lane from Tankless Dude onto the Viper, but Viper just turns and kills Blinks. It just pops the Viper strike and is over.
I mean, he is level 10 now on this Viper with an arcane rune. He's super strong.
Handyman might be able to get the return kill here. Has the hook shot ready. He's gonna go for it. Pops both spells. Techies is nearby. Disarm from the Techies prevents him getting too many stacks on him. It's 4x kill streak. This clockwork is absolutely massive. Almost the same net worth as Blinks.
My prediction about Blinks, carrying this game and all that, and that his team is going to win. His team is going to win, but it's not. I don't think it's because of him. His support duo is kind of big, and they're looking for more.
Blinks up to the top lane. They find Muko, but Muko managed to jump away with the catapult. Young Handyman now level 8, chasing for more. Silencer still only level 5. No global silence is going to come through, as the cog snipes come through as well. Hammurabi happy to just fight back a little bit here. Lots of resources used. Still looking for more though. The Techies with a big blast off. It comes through, it hits on the silencer, but the global silence now comes through. He's just finally hit it off of these creeps and allows for the turn with Muko onto the Storm Spirit, who's going to tick down to the silencer debuff. Just goes AFK because he knows it's Jova. As continued cogs come through, they are burning the mana here of the Ursa. Pops the stick, has a fruit to go as well. So potentially this is fruitless, this endeavor. Tide Hunter broken up, stuck with some poison, still only level 5 here, but will survive the Viper Strike. And out come an additional set of cogs. It's certainly looking tricky here.
Yeah, just unfortunate for them that the silencer hit 6 as they went on to him. Got the global off, and yeah, they couldn't get the cogs out in time. And I think it's all stemming really from execution, to be honest. Like, if they should be able to get the lockdown onto the likes of Ursa, chain stun, and kill him, but they just haven't had that connect yet. This Ravage will help as well once they get level 6 on his Tide, but it's going to be a couple minutes before he gets that.
Root up onto the Storm Spirit. Is that an Atos on the Courier for the Underlord? It is.
Yeah.
So that is now, what, 9 seconds of root if he finds the Storm? Something along those lines, something ridiculous.
Okay, Clockwork did not go Midas in the end. He's gone for the drums.
In reasonable.
They're
Blinks
looking
does
like
show
they're
on this wave. There is the
just
Atos to
protecting
go.
Blinks.
Doesn't quite hit the pit.
Ooh.
Doesn't hit the jump either. The techie
Oh, the
stun set up
turnaround!
by the Clockwork. Great play from the supports here. But is it going to be enough to finish off these heroes? Joe will slowly die to the techie's bombs. As, I mean, Blinks just kind of stood and watched his team do all the work for him there. This young handyman Clockwork and this, I think, Piano Man techies is really putting in the work this game.
Yeah, I believe it is Piano Man, and yeah, I mean the supporters are farmed. What can you do? Like, genuinely, Clockwork is the third highest net worth on his team, and yeah, doing just fine. But another huge kill. The question is, when are we going to take care of this Ursa? Because he's got Battle Fury, he's going to have Blink pretty soon. He's going to become a bit of an issue.
The answer might be never. It's a possibility.
Yeah, that's not what I want to hear, Ante. I want to hear some hope for him.
I mean, they're actually going to find a pick when he dives the tower stupidly in the next 4 minutes.
Right.
I've seen it. I'm prophesizing it. He's got a Blink queued up, and I'm sure he will do something crazy.
That could well happen. Alright, without looking, I want you to guess which Dire hero is building an Orchid.
Dire hero. Viper, I would guess. Let's have a look. It's
Close.
not.
It's Marcy.
Okay.
Marcy's going for the Orchid.
Having a bit of trouble
He's
farming
decided-
it here, Muko, in this camp. It's not looking great. I'm gonna
He's
keep it a
lost
buck.
that fight. Oh jeez.
We'll see how that goes. I mean, I don't hate it. It's not even going to be that slow if he can find a few more kills to boost his farm. Storm is not building a BKB for a while, so
He's also very poor on the Storm Spirit.
very,
must be said.
very, very poor.
You know, he kind of got ganked a couple of times in the lane. Didn't help him. Had to jungle a bit. Try to make a play top, but
I think
that was kind of countered. So.
after this series, like at the next LAN, if Muko does attend, better watch out for Blinks. Pull back from Sniper Monkey into the open arms of the Illusions. The Chaos Knight, maybe they're only saving Grace here, really. Can supply damage and is actually quite good against all of these heroes on the Dire side, I would say.
I want to fight this.
Big pit comes through from Joe, and here is a Shield Rune Viper with a Global Silence. The Ravage does come out slightly before the Global Silence, and it is enough to maybe get the Chaos Knight away. Young Handyman with the cogs. Portal behind from the Underlord. Looking for more. Joe with a root. Might only find the techies. But out of the portal pops a Viper as well. Attempted blast off to get away. It's not going to go off. Blinks. Sets a trap on the high ground. But is that pinged out? Do they know it's there? Double Remnant comes through. Gets hit by the root. He's just on the edge of it. Atos is still on cooldown, so no follow-up. So Blinks is able to supply the damage out. Takes out the Silencer. Sniper Monkey pulls in the Underlord. The Atos comes through, but there's no follow-up damage for it just yet. Caldramo's was busy on the side with the Clockwork, who Young Handyman locked him down.
Oh no, that's the Blink reveal.
That's the Blink reveal from the Earth, so we just missed that kill onto Blinks hitting the creep wave.
Just a little bit greedy there, Blinks. Sorry, man. You know, the cogs from Clockwork were just soloing that fight, to be honest, because it separated the Viper from the rest of his team, and then he hit a couple of bongos onto them as well. So, I mean, they had enough in the tanks to take down Underlords.
News in, click. News in. It's not Piano Man after all.
Oh,
we were right to be
duped.
mystified. It's a stand-in, so we will just continue to call them Tankless Dude.
Tankless Dude. Oh, I apologize,
Handyman
Tankless Dude.
Escapes the clutches of Joe's pit in the top lane.
He's many roots. I'm surprised he's not building Ags next. He's going for Pipe instead, which, you know, Pipe will nullify a lot of damage. Apart from the Chaos Knights, obviously, like pretty much all their damage is magical. So Pipe is understandable. would be very helpful. Blinks is playing up here. It would be very helpful for him to get this tower. And they can start kind of playing, like you see how they've got their wards set up already somewhat in the jungle. In the top jungle, it would be very handy to play up there so they can farm.
Muko TP, this is brave.
Joined by the rest
Rainbow
of his team by the
TPs,
looks of
Cogs
things.
to make space.
Ravage is coming up, so
I
don't
am
want to take this
surprised
fight,
they
but
didn't try and force this, but they will instead defend the tier 2.
yeah, they're chilling.
Heart rush for the Sniper Monkey Chaos Knight. What
That's
do you,
not
what's your
that's not
analysis
the
here,
build.
Click?
that's I don't think that's good.
Surely you're
I don't
getting a
think that's the
Manta
item.
style here to... I mean, surely.
Like any dispel is fine, and
Silence
this is
out
why.
onto the Storm Spirit. They found him wandering around, and speaking of no dispels, it's Blinks.
Oh, Blinks. I mean, we're gonna call that one rust. We're gonna blame the rust.
Do you think
for that
Blinks
death,
will buy a dispel at some point this game, or is it a point of principle that you can't be asked against a silencer?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I think he should build one because he's playing into Underlord.
Yeah, what's
Almost
your
even
dispel of
more than the
choice here?
silencer.
You go Manta style,
Dire's top
or are
tower
you just rushing a
is
beacon
under
beyond
Um,
Storm?
Dire's
Yeah,
top
so
tower
the whole
is
thing
falling.
now is like you build like
Radiant's
Kaya
middle
Yasha,
tower is
and then you
under
disassemble it, and you finish like you make Manta before finishing your Kaya Sanj.
Hook shot out from Young Handyman into the midst of the Dire side, but now he's caught out by the Viper. The Sniper Monkey Chaos Knight snipes out a silencer on the sideline. And now they're chasing for more. No blink on the tide, and won't be building it. Is the Vlad's next up. But another kill into the hands of the carry Chaos Knight. It's not the worst.
Yeah.
Not the worst exchange. If he can get to the top of the net worth, which he kind of is climbing, the game might look a bit more even.
Yeah, I mean, look, his illusions are going to be very tanky with this heart, but I don't. I think you're just nerfing your damage. I think, yeah, these are. I think there's 2 itemization mistakes on the cores here between Chaos Knight and
That's a
and, Storm Spirit.
conservative estimate, right?
Yeah. I mean, like it's fine, but you just have to be very aware of how susceptible you are just to getting stun locked and killed or silenced or whatever. So he makes a jump on a Marcy.
Big jump from Blinks. Finds Muko, his nemesis. Very late global. I think he might have been asleep on his keyboard there. One thing I do want to point out, Click, is the Storm Shard. This works with the Chaos Knight illusions, right?
I have no idea, but that is pretty cool.
I'm
if it
hoping
does.
that's the reason he's picked it up early, because it seems very strong if that's the case. You get
Yeah.
the four extra overload hits all at the same time. Seems pretty good.
Yep. I mean, that's a lot of damage.
If it works.
Oh, it does
I'm
attack
not,
slow as well, right? And
I'm not
to be fair,
certain
like,
that it works, but I don't really see another reason why they'd build it. Why would he build it this early? Unless it's a good farming tool, in which case it's just a catch-up item. But it'd be cool if I don't know if Chaos Knight illusions, strong illusions, or not anymore. Who knows?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
yeah,
Tormentor.
I mean, a lot of the enemy heroes do rely on right-clicking as well.
Yeah.
And it does slow attack speed, obviously, so...
The attack speed slow is pretty significant. There's a
Yep.
big smoke
Outside
wrap
of our overpower, it's pretty good.
coming around, but it looks like the Dire side have
5-on-5 smoke.
figured it out.
So you gets the jump, it's gonna be Ursa.
Ursa's found the clockwork.
Oh!
Pit does enough damage to kill him. They miss the jump, but there's a
Ursa's
follow-up
dead.
stun from Sniper Monkey. The Ravage comes through to further follow up. He's cut the fight in half. Muko deep in the backside, doing a lot of damage out onto these cores. Even takes down Blinks. And Sniper Monkey on the run now. The Pit to find him. The damage over time. Nice silence. Just pops it to stop him casting the stun. Big lifesteal comes through. He's just not got enough mana to pop his ult and turn here on the Chaos Knight, but the slow is vicious out here from whatever the hell was slowing all those guys.
the
I
ult.
have no idea. It's mystifying.
If he can
as
armlet toggle his way out of this one,
he
his team
could.
are spawning.
I've seen him do it before. He's clutching.
Here comes
onto
Clockwork. He's
the
toggling.
last breath. Young handyman comes through with the TP. Underlord is gonna.
Oh, what a play!
Sniper Monkey. This last toggle is not enough to keep him alive. The Techie's jump still explodes on his death.
Radiant's middle
And
tower is
what?
under
Sniper
attack.
Monkey.
Radiant's middle
I mean, he's
tower
comfortable
is
with his
falling.
armlet build. Armlet Heart. We were doubting it, but that's allowed his team
Yeah,
to get
sorry.
a few cleanup kills
Oh,
there.
hang on.
As I think Silencer might have walked into some mines in the triangle. I think he's just wandered into a minefield.
That's another thing to think about. If this game goes ultra late, who are you backing? Because there is a techies in the game, and one hero can stall a game out is techies.
Yeah, there's still an Ursa though, right? You can just pop the ult and then wade through the minefields pretty scot-free. Does Underlord still get a weird thing where his portals summon little dudes, or is that a facet that was removed? Should you have a look?
Sounds like a fever dream that you had.
That's what.
Uh,
Yeah, am I insane?
No,
is that something that happened? I'm sure that happened.
no, it did happen at some
What the-
point, but I don't think that's a thing anymore. I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
it's
it
a thing
doesn't look
anymore. I think
like
it was
it.
like, I think it was when Gate was like, wasn't it a while ago, or like yeah, maybe it was a facet or an act or something.
Well, I'm sure they could just wait 60-minute items and get the necro books to send into the minefields instead, so that's fine.
Oh, is this another great anti-foretelling of a 60-minute game?
How does curse work? If I say it, it doesn't come true. I can't.
Ah, okay.
Well, I hope it's not a 60-minute game.
Well, we're gonna get the first rush here at 25 minutes.
Silencer, watch out for the mines, please. Techies is in the area. Probably
Captain
knows that the
Fun
rush
here.
is going on.
I would suggest a Glimmer Cape on the Silencer, but he's just going Refresher Orb, which
Flare
is
comes
just...
out. They're blocking the hook shot with their bodies. Young Handyman doesn't go for it. Techies caught out a bit too close to the cliff.
Is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Yep. And... wonder if Blinks will find the regen rune, probably not.
Looks like it's gonna be a Viper
Radiant's
regen
bottom
rune.
tower is under
Unlucky
attack.
Blinks. Surely would have liked that one.
He's close to BKB, like, I think they just give up this tower here and try to finish their next items, I guess. Like BKB on Storm. That's Blaz on Tidehunter as well. They're also trying to get one on CK BKB, but it's going to be a little bit longer. Might not have the
Radiant's bottom tower
means to get that in time before they
Mid lane.
come out your high ground.
They found the Tidehunter. It's a pretty easy one with the Viper Strike.
Yeah, all three Dire cores comfortably top net worth. Viper particularly is very farmed. Has Ags, Mage Slayer, bots.
Yep. Sansa. I beg that he does not die just walking into mines once again.
Radiant's top tower
We're
is
gonna-
under
And
attack.
before the
Oh, okay.
inevitable, the buyback global.
I mean, it's a good strategy. You just send a
So-
Silencer in to tank the mines, and then you buy back global. I mean, why not actually?
Yeah, Ursa does not have BKB either, because he went Basher first. Do you think they just chill with this Aegis, as in they don't go high ground unless they get a good team fight? Will they force it?
I don't know. It depends. If they dive like they did last game, then I think no, they probably shouldn't do that. If they conservatively hit the tower with Underlord and then wait for a good jump, then I think it's fine. They've got the Viper Shard. I think they can do it. Shard for Marcy. It's pretty nice quality of life, especially with the finished Orchid. Blinks does have the BKB finally finished. So on a bit of an unlucky unlucky timing for the Dire side.
First pause of IDL Season 7.
Yeah, I was theory crafting this click, and I haven't spoken to Malou about it, so I'll speak to it now while we're in the break. But what if we had a pause overlay? So we detect when a game is paused, and then we can have some funky thing going on.
What would
Seems,
that funky thing
seems
be? 'Cause I
novel
feel like
and
that is the...
innovative. Well,
We could have a quiz. We could have an IDL quiz.
we could have yeah, maybe a quiz, or we could have you know, a GIF of
pre-recorded
Blinks
message.
running across the screen.
Yeah.
Or we could have maybe a direct webcam link into eClown's house. You know,
Would
there's
that
so many
be...
funny, fun things we could have.
So many illegal things that we could do, and we could put them on the stream, and it'd be very funny. We just haven't got around to doing it yet, but I'm sure Malu would be behind it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm sure Malou can make that technology happen for us.
Yeah, he's made everything else. So, I mean, look, pauses they're okay when they happen every now and again, but someone's pissed their pants. Oh, it's young handyman. Yeah,
As expected, I suppose.
no surprises really.
At
That's
least it's not
Kanan's
someone
line.
else's pants, you know. Back into it, click.
Stupendous.
I told you we're gonna have an even game this game. It's 20-23. I'd say that's reasonably even, so let's call that a prediction accepted.
And we should just not look at any other
Don't look at the
stats
other
or
metrics. No,
Okay.
there's no overlay for it, so they don't exist. In fact, I'll just turn the net worth off. We'll look at current gold.
Current gold.
God damn.
Marcy.
It's pretty
Eckies,
even.
who will win?
Alright,
It's
so
not gonna be
big
Owen Morris.
initiation. They
Looks like
found the
he's dead.
Tidehunter.
Let's go buyback.
Does have buyback. Ravage is ready to go when it's needed. Blinks pushing out the bot lane. And the young handyman in the top. The Techie's minefield is becoming... Will there be an insane greedy blink in from the Ursa?
I hope so.
I hope so. I'm
Blinks are
looking
stake.
for my predictions all to come true this game.
Okay, he's back. He's TP'd back on the Storm Spirit.
Would suggest they're looking to take the fight then.
Yeah, or just Ursa's actually left. If they wait, they know Ursa's left because they see one award. This could be a chance for them to get a kill if there was one. But actually TP'd bottom
Darius
as well.
completely out, actually.
Yeah, this will give them a bit more breathing room. They'll finish up the BKB on the Chaos Knight, which is definitely it's the most important item that they finish. Makes this game much easier to play, but instead they're smoking out here.
Smoke
We're
move.
trying to find someone else.
Who are they going to come across? Oh, they hit a scan on the Ursa. Pretty nice scan usage here.
30 seconds on the Aegis.
Hammurabi, how's this going to go? Doesn't get the ult off immediately. Into the stun from Chaos Knight. Is there a follow-up stun? It's not even needed. Underlord with the portal is coming. It's just Underlord coming through that though. Nice techie stun immediately on the Ursa wake up. Follow up by the young handyman hookshot. They take Ursa down straight up, and now Viper chased down by the Chaos Knight at the bottom of the fight. The global silence does allow the Viper to get away. Now Blinks at the top of the fight, but the BKB popped. Is rattling away on low life. Out comes the Ravage from Owen Morris. They find the silencer. Young handyman cleans him up, and Sniper Monkey continues to wail away on the rest of the heroes. Not a lot of mana left. Has maybe one more stun here for the Underlord, but chooses to rift him back. Blinks now back in. Finds a kill onto Muko. And Joe, the last one left. I mean, click. It's looking a bit like a comeback here.
Oh yes, let's go. I did love the Owen Morris and his Tidehunter going through the gate of Underlord and just abandoning his whole team before realizing, oh, I shouldn't be here. Actually, I had to get myself back to the team fight. And they came back through again, and then a perfectly timed Ravage meant that they could just clean up the rest of it. Now, with this heart on Chaos Knight, it does mean one little tiny thing is happening here. They're not able to kill him. Not with Ursa dead anyway. There's just not enough damage. in the tank. He's
I'm
super tanky, 4k health.
Surely Ursa or Viper, if they're allowed to click him, can lay the damage in.
Yeah, but it was a really good catch on the Ursa initially. I don't even know if he got his enrage off at any point. I think it was just chain stun, more or less. So.
Yeah, it was almost perfect chain stuns. Again, these supports have been putting in work from the Owen Morris and the Cummers. I
Yep,
suppose
they're gonna have to
we
rethink
could just
strategy
refer
here.
to the other 4 players on that team as the Cummers.
Yeah, that makes sense. And which comer benefited most from that fight? We just say like, how much did CK get out of it? He's finished BKB now. Is there something else in the works for him?
Yeah, what's next for the CK? He's deviated from the build that we both suggested.
Oh, it's going for
It will
Bloodthorn
be the
now.
Orchid, okay. Bloodthorn, full Bloodthorn next. It's pretty strong with the CK, you give all the crits to all of your illusions, right? The extra crits.
Yeah,
And
I mean your nuke
True
damage
Strike?
goes with the roof.
Not
Yep.
that that's particularly relevant at the moment.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to worry too much about that. But I mean, I think Bloodthorn is definitely fine at this point, but it's also one of those things where Ursa has BKB, so he's not really caring about it. Although Viper doesn't have any kind of purge, so could be a good way of bringing him down quickly. And neither does Underlord, because he's opted for the power treads over Greaves. Silencer
Refresher
almost
Orb
finished the
is
refresher,
on the
yeah.
horizon for Silencer.
What's more fun than one global? A second.
Yep, and when's the Roche with the Refresher Shard as well? It's surely soon.
Only third Roche. Third Roche and beyond.
Have we only had one Roche
but
this game?
yeah, but the way it works, I don't know if this bug is still a thing, but your refresher orb and shard share a cooldown now. But I think if somebody else picks up the shard and then gives it to you,
The
then you get a
Herald
third.
Gorksy combat
Yeah,
bug.
I'm sure.
Surely
Surely they
patched.
have
Surely
patched it,
patched.
because that is insane in certain circumstances. So, yeah. But having the 2 globals anyway is just is so good. He can barely afford it mana-wise though. That's the only thing. He needs to get himself like a couple of mangoes just to be safe, so he can cast a spell and be able
That's
to
true,
still
yeah.
pick up a couple of globals.
Jump in from Blinks onto Muko in the mid lane. Techi's jump to follow up and the hook shot. Not letting them get away with this one. The global silence, it's feel.
He did pop refresher as well, so
Dire structures are fortified.
Yeah, that's the second one lined up. Maybe there will be a sense of overconfidence here from Blinks if he doesn't think they have a second one. It is popped
He's got out in time.
again! Jam Apple, it's... These global silences have just not been on point throughout this game.
Nope. Tide Hunter now has blink as well. Oh, and they found him.
And they have a jump without the blink. It's a hook shot and a storm zip over the top of each other. Luckily, don't collide. And they secure a kill on the ranged creep.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well, look, he's got globals on cooldown, his refreshers on cooldown. What's he doing at this point?
Yeah, that's, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Tower is under attack.
They get the mid tower finally.
Joe,
So feel good
I
about
mean, you saw the jump from this Radiant side. They've got a lot of burst from range. You gotta be careful if you're standing alone in a wave now for this Dire side. It's really feeling turned upside down here, Click, you think?
Yeah, I mean, something that I mentioned near the beginning of this game was they've got a lot of avenues to like jump onto someone, like the Clockwork, Techie, Storm Spirit. Now they have the Blink Dagger on the Tide Hunter. Like they have a lot of ways that if someone is showing on a wave, they can just go and kill them. So they have to play and farm very, very reserved when they don't have this global up, especially. As they're gonna go Roche, which if
Pinged
they know
out.
about this, which they do,
They're all nearby as well. It's got to be a retreat here from the Ursa.
Blink's popped BKB by mistake. Right now.
Okay, that's a classic. Let's just check his inventory. Yep, nice one.
He did have Arcane Runes, so it's a shorter cooldown, but
Okay, how did Silence just die? What? He just died to a flare?
I don't know.
or-
I was watching your perspective,
yeah,
so I don't know.
How did he? I have no idea. I didn't even see a storm jump or anything. He just died to a flare.
Yeah, no idea. Blink's now in the pit, but they don't know his BKB is on cooldown, so. Oh,
Smoked
they're
up.
gonna smoke up though. Tankless dude is trying to put himself in harm's way just to maybe break it. It's already broken on Hammer
Yeah,
Abbey,
it does
so.
pop the Ursa smoke there, and the Roche is already over.
Yep.
Ages for Blinks.
Oh yeah.
Do
Now
they
he's
still
feeling
want to go
himself.
here on 5 stuns?
Well, they've got one global. Oh, they actually have 2 globals ready to go, and
He's back.
that's certainly their way of fighting in this game. But it's gonna be tough into Storm Aegis, you know. Also, like young
Look
Handyman
out,
is
they're
very
on
strong.
board
He has
here.
Bloatus Orb, Boots of Bearing.
They see Ursa. The other two are smoked behind him. Hook shot
Catch Ursa.
onto Ursa. They don't quite have a chain stun ready to go. Off to the side. He's looking for the backside, but he's going to find Sniper Monkey with a silence. A lot of damage. Techies
Oh,
jump to
wow.
follow up stun. And they blow up the Ursa. Global silence comes out once again. It's just to try and save himself from the Blink Storm Spirit who's jumped on top of him. Pops the second one to go. Maybe they'll find Blinks here. He's up in the root. Forced out
They
by
saved
the
him, I think.
Techies. Has
Ooh,
the Aegis and another life ready to go as Sniper Monkey on the side. Finds the Viper, tries to suck him in, Blinks, second life. He's back on top of the Viper. Cal Drama in a bit of trouble, but into the invisibility rune.
Yeah, he's shaking him off there.
A quiet lapse over the battlefield there with that invis rune.
Yep. Understandably weren't ready with dust or anything. Like there is no invis on enemy team. It just happened to be bottled for the Viper. But yeah, nice fight. And I don't know. This game is
Dire's
feeling
middle tower is
very, very radiant sided right now. I don't know what the graph is. I'm gonna have a look.
Radiant's top tower is under
It's
attack.
dipped in
Shit, we had a
66%.
50-50 a couple minutes ago. And that's what you love to
But-
see.
Getting that Aegis, like Silencer going down a couple of times back to back. You can't really take a good team fight. You get the Aegis and then you fight. Ursa gets caught out, and again I saw the chain stunning has just been excellent. Like the Ravage clipped Ursa, the Chaos Bolt, and then Techies jumps on top. They're not letting this Ursa play the game, to be honest. And yeah, they got to figure something out if they want to be able to win a fight. Like they can't have Ursa getting caught like this.
I suppose that's the counterplay to the global silence, right? If you have these chain stuns and you need to pop the global to stop them doing it, then you can just bait it out with a single stun and then retreat. So it is credit to Jam Apple. It's a tricky game to press this global silence in, but it'll be trickier if he walks into this Chaos Knight head first. And Morris
Yeah, they're kind of
under a ward.
looking for something, but they're not playing with the same swagger as they were in game one, are they? On a 5 stuns,
No,
they're
I haven't seen
lot more
enough
tentative.
diving, really. And the net worth's pretty evened up here across the board.
Yep.
At least in the top cores. Techie's Mines will scout the smoke.
Dire's middle tower
Yeah, I think we've been
is under attack.
underselling like how much this Techies has done this game, because yes, he's killed the Silencer by mistake, but you know they've
Dire's middle
offered
tower
so
is
much in
under
terms of
attack.
information and
On
vision,
scan.
and they're playing off that information really well. Like they're backing off when the threat is there
Joe
and playing
gonna
around them.
find Tidehunter in this camp once again, but actually they're going to find the young handyman. They might look to turn this, but there's so much damage over the top of them. Potentially looking for more here, but on the retreat, Sniper Monkey caught out by Muko, tossed back into the pit, has to pop the BKB and start fighting back, pops the ulti as well. Out comes the global, stops his team helping out, so he's going to get
Looks
1v1
back
by the
lines.
Ursa, going to drop down, but in the back line, Blink's AI, he's online, he's turned on the chat GPT cheats, and he's killed at least the Marcy at the back. It's looking tough to kill the rest of these cores. Without his
He's
Chaos
in.
Knight, he's going to give it a try. It has the white hole, or whatever the hell they call that. Nice Techie's jump. Again, Tankless dude with his
Bombs.
perfect follow-up stuns. Blinks, supplying the rest of the damage needed to take out this Viper and this Underlord. And Ursa didn't want to have anything to do with that, really.
Yeah, I think he just backed off as his team was kind of hanging around, and Blink's back to full mana from the fountain. Just saw the opportunities, got this Ags as well. You got 2 multi-hero vortexes in that fight, and every hero that got caught died, so he's going to feel pretty good about that. He's up to 18 galvanized stacks as well. He went as low as 2 in this game earlier on, so he's actually looking for more. Maybe get the Ursa in the mid lane.
I don't know, it's surely a tricky one. Ursa's got the... Hello?
Oh no.
Okay. Sticky keys.
That's the Blink's effect. He was starstruck.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe Blinks is just... His cosmetics
legend
are
of
so
IDL.
bright.
As we were saying, not the first time Hammurabi has not pressed the R button in this series. Similar thing happened with the Lifestealer, but
like we said, this is the warm-up series.
Oh,
as
God.
they've warmed up to another kill on Muko. On fire now. Certainly Blinks. 21 stacks of galvanized.
oh yeah, it really adds up. Like that's 6.5 mana regen.
That's a lot of mana
That makes a
regen.
big difference.
And it gets amped, right?
Yeah, it's sitting on 33, which is very nice for him. They don't want to have to partake in high ground just yet. They've seen one too many throws. With the enemy team exploring that several times, but what's he got here? Is that going to be a Hex as well
it's
for
a
Storm?
Hex for Blinks. It's had enough of Silencer getting double ult off when he jumps the Silencer. Now it's just instant death.
They're also kind of chaining the kills together, like the heroes were still dead, and then Ursa went down, then Muko went down as well on this Marcy, so they've managed to get a lot of map space out of it, shove the mid lane. I think they should actively be getting this. Oh my goodness.
It's slightly ahead. Holy! Young handyman. He's hookshot a creep wave.
It's alright. Short cooldown nowadays. 20-second hookshot cooldown.
Yeah, what a ridiculous cooldown on this spell.
Crazy.
Do you go up to the high ground here?
I don't think.
Underlord.
Maybe you proc the glyph and leave?
They've got
oh,
a
they
banner
actually
and they've
have
got a
banner.
Blinks. Blinks is on top of Joe. Out comes the global. They forced it out. Stomper Monkey hasn't really had enough here. As the creeps
Maybe
march
if
up to the
they-
high ground, they're drawn away from the banner AoE.
If they hexed that Underlord, he wouldn't have got the pipe off or the pit or anything. They probably could have killed him.
They're all hitting pretty hard here.
I've got one more global.
Root. Sniper Monkey pops the big heavy straight onto the Underlord. So much damage coming out, but the illusions are immediately cleared. As Blink straight onto the back line finds
Oh,
two.
wow.
The hook shot set up perfectly for Young Handyman. He finds Cal Drama, traps him in the cogs, but he's ticking onto the Chaos Knight here on Cal Drama. Takis is there to stop
Hammurabi's
him,
in.
but he still finds the kill. Out comes the Ravage. Owen Morris making some space for the team, but Hammurabi, he's hammering onto the Young Handyman. Fuels up, but it's not a long one there.
3 buybacks for that team fight, and Storm almost died. Like he had like 50 health or something, and 9 stacks of those Fury swipes on him. So close to bringing him down. Somehow he got the zip out. Very, very clutch. I mean, he's the biggest guy on your team. Obviously, he's got 33k net worth. Question is, how will they respond? Will they try and play for Roche? So guaranteed to spawn in 50 seconds. If they can kill it as quick as possible, they'll have a 5v4 advantage.
Will be a Lincoln's next for Storm as well. If not the Aegis in that slot, I suppose we'll get rid of the boots at that point.
Radiant are scanning.
But the Lincolns
they're
does
waiting
mean
for
that
him.
he's not going to get Abyssal Bladed.
And they don't know if it's up or not, and they've scanned out and it has hit onto the Marcy there, so 20 seconds. But Ursa showing bottom, they'll probably figure that they're not in Roche yet.
Not much really left here to do in terms of items for the Storm. Neither for the Viper, pretty maxed out on slots. Is that Hydra's Breath queued up for the Viper? Hydra's Breath Skadi?
This is a very late time to go for a Hydra's Breath. I don't think...
It doesn't apply attack modifiers, does it?
Nope.
Yeah, it seems a bit odd on this hero, but
Also, I don't even know if it works on Mage Slayer. I could be wrong. Actually, it might do Mage Slayer, but it doesn't do most things.
the Roche is pinged up. There is a convergence here from the Radiant side. Underlord look for a
Oh,
pit onto Storm on the backside. They've
Aegis.
dropped the global, so Ursa will be able to pick up the Aegis. Banner's still in the
Refresher
pit.
pop as well. Or Silencer.
And one more
See if they
global
can-
is to go. Sniper Monkey misses the initiation there, just fogged off.
So definitely bought themselves some time with that Aegis. I think I'd like to see a blink on this Chaos Knight, to be honest. That's one thing this hero always lacks, is movement.
I suppose to some degree the Ursa's always jumping onto you anyway, so it's if they stay in formation as a team, the enemies should come to him.
I mean,
But,
maybe, but
you
I
know,
just think
it's,
blink would make his life so much easier.
I think so.
Regeneration.
And
Bounty.
even without the Aegis here, they're going to look to get more.
Dire's
Take the
top
last
tower
tier to
is under attack.
try and close this map in.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Let's go for Ags on the Tide Hunter.
Yeah, apply some AoE minus armor, help out the Chaos Knights, pretty nice.
What's young handyman going? He's probably got some tricks up his sleeve. Octarine Core.
Octarine. I mean,
Cooldown's not short enough.
yeah, clearly. I think there's not too many items that feel great to build on clocks, so just having access to more rounds of your spells in the fights is pretty nice. You can eventually go for the Ags, and then you can overclock and do some crazy flare work.
Or also building Orchid. Maybe it's just mainly for the mana regen, but that's quite surprising in my
Oh, really?
opinion. I would have thought you just go Shivas and you have like a lot more armor into the Ursa, so
I guess it's just to stop the Ursa ult, right?
pretty much. I mean,
Or
you
like
can also
force
jump the
BKBs.
backliners.
Yeah, jump the Silencer without committing the Hex.
But like he does have Hex for that though, so like usually if you're gonna build Orchid, you get it like very early, first or second item. But kind of going back for it in a sense. But he's nearly got Bloodthorn. He's not gonna have buyback though. He's playing life on the edge. He's all in. A gambling man.
Short outage on the stream, but we will be back shortly. It's a classic, unfortunately for me at the moment.
Yeah, I get the same. I need to fix. I think I can actually fix that.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's Valve at this point or if my RAM is corrupted, but apologies to the viewers. We'll be back in the game momentarily.
So, there's a smoke up. Silence has been used in the pit as well. Bit of a crazy team fight going on the opposite side of the map right now.
Yeah,
I can't
we're
control
tuned
it,
into it.
unfortunately.
And it looks like the Dire side's come out on top here. They found the Chaos Knight off to the side in a pit with no allies to connect. And Owen Morris blinks away, has a TP, but out comes Underlord. Out of his little portal. Gonna clean him up.
There's no buyback on two of these heroes. This could be, they could take
Could be
a
risky,
lot
is it?
of advantage from this. Storm's gonna have to put in a lot of work to hold this.
If anyone can, it's your boy Blinks.
And Tankless Dude has been mining up the base for the last couple of minutes, so
Good lord, look at
should
these
be okay in
mines.
that regard. Yeah, it's
they
made it look
go.
all pretty.
Bottom tower is under attack.
So Hammurabi just gets to work.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Jumps
he's
in
found
into
the
the
Texas
back
right
line,
lines.
has the ult though, so he's safe from the mines for a little bit. Pops quite a lot of
Jesus.
them.
Dyer's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower.
There's more mines to come, watch out. Underlord, you got a lot of stacks on you. They need to be
Radiant's middle tower.
pretty careful here.
Blinks is trying to trade out the racks, but they're not. He's not taking it nearly as quickly.
Dyer's top tower
There's a lot of
Oh,
mines still.
gee, these explosions.
is under attack.
They are gonna have heroes alive. I mean, these are catchable. Like the egg's gone down here, teleporting out on the Underlord.
Top barracks is falling.
They're looking for it. Hook
See if
shot
they can.
finds the Ursa into the stun from Chaos Knight. They blow him up. 100 seconds dead. Storm Spirit looking for the backline with the Hex out. Finds one. Finds the Viper on the high ground
There
with
it
the
is.
pull. He's finding the second. Techies jump just to do it. Do it like they've always done it before. As I desperately try and
2
fix
minutes.
the zoom bug. Thank you, Valve. What a great bug to have.
So 2 minutes, no Viper. Let's go fix these lanes here. As young Handyman just does just that with a hook shot. But yeah, that was a bit of a mess because Underwater TP'd out, probably with the intention of like coming back with the pit at some point. But his team just got totally caught off guard by young Handyman with the hook shot. Gets straight on top of Ursa, pushes him back, so does have buyback now on the Viper. Has come off cooldown. Now Blinks is absolutely huge at this point. He is definitely the bigger boy of him and Viper at the moment.
Okay, we're back. Some quick script work in the behind the scenes. I've got a camera that doesn't zoom in all the time, and Sniper Monkey's up to the high ground just in time for this. Blinks. Hex out onto the Underlord in front of the tier 4 towers. Looks like they've got the burst damage to take him out with no backup in sight. They're all dead still. Apart from the Silencer, the lone Silencer trying to defend the base. Buyback from the Underlord. This looks like the last fight of the game. Unless they can retreat. Out comes some roots from the Underlord. Blinks is out of there with the 4-star. They drop the global. Hammurabi can't quite find the target because he's under the guise of invisibility. BKB'd in the front lines. It's the Chaos Knight goes down dead for 100. Blinks under the second global with the remainder of his BKB duration does manage to escape as they chase for more. Further 4-star from the techies. Owen Morris now caught on the Tide Hunter. Looking like he will be cleaned up as on the sideline Blinks does find Muko. Will he be able to escape here? Looks like it will be.
You could maybe kill Hammurabi here.
Hammurabi walks
He
onto
plays
the
his cards
mines,
right.
but Blinks
backing out.
already committed to getting out of there.
So 3 dire buybacks there. Rush may respawn in 8 seconds. This is the opportunity for Radiant to go get Roshan, if it does have an early spawn. In this fight, like, it was just kind of crazy with everybody buying back, but it's clear that if you don't control this Ursa, and, you know, just bring it
They've
down
got
early,
shot
which they're doing
onto
here
the
with
Ursa.
Bloodthorn,
They've controlled him, Click. Controlled
that's
him into
as
his
easy as
death.
that. Just do that every time, guys.
And Silencer feeds his courier as well.
Little freebie. 2 minutes for Roche. But yeah, that's it. Like, Ursa does so much work in the fights if he's allowed to. But you get his chain stuns on him. He's not, you know, he's just a little, he's a little
Look at
cute
young
there.
handyman with his hook shot click. His 13-second cooldown.
Yeah, he's hooking all over the place.
He's just going. He's just... And I think this.
I'm surprised he has the mana to support this. Like 20 mana
19 mana
regen.
regen.
28 now with a hex.
28. Holy. Catching up to Blinks.
That's
So
more. It's more than Blinks for most
maybe
of this
not
game.
31 galvanized stacks is certainly something.
Yeah, he's chilling. So Ursa dead. They'll definitely be thinking about getting some from this.
Illusions up to
Joe
the
and
high ground
Underlord.
is interesting. They are just going to be melted away by Joe.
Oh, top.
As Blinks finds a go out onto Silencer, who's outside the base cleaning up a creep wave.
Yeah, die back for him.
Yeah, no buyback on the Silencer is pretty massive.
Owen Morris understands the assignment. We're hitting the tower, guys. This is it.
Yeah, tanking maybe a bit too much here on Owen Morris, but does get the job done. Value your life, Owen Morris. Value it.
So,
Caught out in the
gonna be
firestorm.
Mega creeps confirmed. As Ursa just respawns now. Under a minute till Rush.
It's a nice
will
timing.
spawn as well. 58 minutes, by the way. You said that it wasn't going to be an hour-long game, so. Or rather, you said it
Unfortunately,
was
like
going to
all
be
my
one.
predictions come true. I'm like 4 for 4, I think, for this series.
Oh boy.
The only last part of my prediction is Ursa not dying
Ursa.
here and then mounting some kind of comeback is the first part of that, but found
Oh,
by the storm and
goodness.
instantly blown up.
Hits
Now comes
coming
the
out.
Pits
Nobody
from
can
the
be on Storm, and
Underlord
Ursa
Axe.
right
Ravage
back.
comes through. Viper onto the Chaos Knight, finds the Viper Strike on him, but he doesn't care. He's hitting it away anyway. Blinks caught out in the double pits. He's going to have to buy back. He's trying to teleport into the shrine and rejoin this fight, but the rest of his team's getting taken down. Big white hole from Blinks. Finds 3. Lots of bouncing attacks coming through. Manages
Oh my
to find
God.
the Ursa and the Viper without a buyback on either of them. The Underlord last to fall.
They've done it.
And Blinks, I mean, he takes out 2 cores there by himself off of his buyback. Can Muko and Silencer do anything to stop this push? Doesn't look
Nope,
like it,
they're gonna
as they
call
call
it.
GG, and I mean, credit to your prediction as well. It's a win for the Blink stack, and I believe Owen Morris's first official win, so big congrats. To the comers. A 1-1 series.
Yeah, both teams, I think, ended up pretty well matched in this game. Game 1, it was about an outdraft. Game 2, the drafts, I think, were closer. But yeah, Blinks on his Storm Spirit. Once he got farm, because he had a rough early game, but once he got farm, got that ball rolling, he could just do so much, like, even into the Silencer. And the Underlord, who I think, to be honest, should have got that Ags earlier. Like, he went for this pipe very early instead, and it just felt like in the team fights, they could just do whatever they wanted to. Techies was just always jumping Ursa. I think Hammer Abbey's probably going to feel a little bit rough after this game, because whenever he showed up to a team fight, it felt like the enemy team just had vision on him and could just jump him and kill him full to 0. But yeah, a lot to work on as well for both teams, I think, in terms of whether it's drafting or like figuring out lanes or just kind of playing better together as a 5. But you know, it's early days, and both of these teams are kind of new. Like 5 stuns, although it's been called that, this is a kind of new iteration of it, and they only changed, like, they most recently changed one of their players like a few days ago. So yeah, interesting to see how both these teams kind of move along going forward. But yeah, 1-1 series. Well played, Will.
I heard rumors that we might get an interview, so I will stall out the stream for a little bit.
All right.
We will get Owen, I believe.
Yep.
So we'll just have a little chat.
The clockwork.
I'm not sure which Owen actually. It could be either of them, right?
Oh.
I think it might be Owen Morris.
Oh, brilliant. We'll get to see what I thought of that. Oh,
Owen, hello.
Hello, how are we doing?
I mean, pretty good
good,
after watching that game. It was a pretty great game to watch, and this comeback
It's a good one.
was pretty nice. How are you feeling after that one?
Yeah, pretty good to be honest. I mean, we figured them out after the first game. I mean, we always knew we were going to win the second, so.
yeah.
I like the confidence. I think. What did you think of their strategy for banning Blinks' heroes on every ban?
I mean, I can understand it, but yeah, it didn't really work in the second game.
Yeah, it didn't turn out too great for them. So maybe that strategy's in for the bin, and teams will have to bring up some new strategies to come against your team.
Yeah, they probably need to concentrate on banning my heroes, to be honest.
Click, you got any questions for Mr. Owen Morris?
Yeah, how did it feel playing in this kind of like team environment? And like how much are your teammates talking to you and like telling you what to do, and how much are you just like, oh, I know what I'm doing, like I'm good.
I have no idea what I'm doing, so they're talking to me a lot, to be honest.
Yeah.
But they're doing a good job of it.
To be honest, like I thought your Ravage selection, like when you ulted, was very good in this game. Like there was a few moments where you would die and you'd have Ravage, and I was so worried, like please don't press Ravage because you're just you're dead anyway. But in the team fights in general, like you got yourself in a good position. You hit multiple heroes with pretty much every Ravage, so
I appreciate it, yeah.
yeah, did really well in that regard. And
Thank you. Probably the only thing I did well in, but I appreciate it.
I'm being serious. Honestly, good performance. But no, it was good fun watching the series. Like it was quite back and forth. Both teams kind of having good moments and bad moments. So it was.
Yeah, the last game was very fun, I'll be honest. I mean, I haven't played Dota in probably 2 years, so yeah, it was a good last game.
As I got you hooked again then.
It might have done, yeah. I mean, I'm sure after this, hopefully after this season, I'll have improved a little bit. So I guess we'll see.
Owen, one last question, and then I'll let you do some closing words if you like. What's the lore behind this Comers brand that you've decided on? Is this out of your control, or is this?
Yeah, it actually is out of my control. Yeah, you probably need to speak to Blinks more about the team name rather than me. It was originally Runners, but then it got changed to Owen Morris and the Comers. But I had no say in this.
We'll hold Blinks accountable for that then.
Yeah.
Owen, any words you want to say to anyone particularly?
No, not particularly. GG easy, I guess, for the last game. That's about it.
GG easy is really, yeah, the spirit of Dota 2 Island, really, isn't it? We'll look forward to seeing you in some more of our games in the coming weeks. We've got, and that's not a team name pun.
Yeah, coming.
Either. Yeah, that's we've got games lined up almost back to back every day for the foreseeable future. 5 weeks of Irish Dota League. So take a look at the schedule.
Looking
on the
forward
site,
to it.
Or pop your head in the Discord and take a look. And I think we'll wrap it up there. Click.
Great. Well, thanks for a great game, or rather, great match. First match of IDL Season 7. It's been good. Looking forward to
Thank
the
you,
rest.
guys.
All right, thank you both, and thank you to the stream. We'll catch you next time. Bye bye.